What's up, everybody? This is Chris, aka Barn on 11970. Thank you for watching this video. It's been an interesting couple of days, and I have to say that I am so proud of what happened, because if you learn in life any lessons, you learn that in your pathway, whatever it is you fear or you're concerned about or whatever will ultimately be thrown in front of you. So life basically gives you the choice of, here is what you most fear. Are you willing to face it and overcome it? Or are you going to hide from it and we have to keep presenting it to you until you make your decision? And it's funny how when you're traveling down your pathway, wherever it takes you, how many things that at one time in your life may have seemed like coincidence, when you gain enough wisdom and experience, you realize that there are no accidents. Things happen for a reason. And today I had to experience the judgment and the hatred for me to realize my fears. And like they say, the only thing to fear is fear itself. And the best way to overcome fear is to face it and admit it and move past it so it no longer has to present itself. And I think my biggest fear that people have told me about, but it's like anything in life, people can always give the best advice to someone else. Sometimes they don't listen to themselves until they finally get that aha moment. And I think I was so worried about being liked and being appreciated and being maybe even thanked for the things that I did, that I started losing the message and the purpose of why I'm here. And yesterday, when I went to Peter Schiff's channel, I became, in a way, what some of the people I was trying to push away. Now, I wasn't as damaging, but I went to somebody else's channel, made a comment. I mean, my newspaper comment, it's uncalled for. It wasn't, I'm going to kill you or anything, but I'm not going to also dismiss it either, that I went to somebody else's channel and I put the invitation out to get what I got today. And I deserve it. And I will take full responsibility for it. And as of this day forward, I'm going to put the ratings back on. And if people feel the need to thumb down a video for whatever reason, I've come to the conclusion that I cannot control what other people do. And I cannot worry about other people's opinions, because then it changes who I am. And I did a lot of realizing tonight, and it's a beautiful thing. That's why I feel there are no accidents in life. Everything happens for a reason. And for me, if you make positive out of a negative, then you've learned something in life. Instead of being depressed or angry or going to alcohol or drugs or whatever, you face your fear, you come into grips with it, and it no longer has to show itself. So it's kind of like life says, excuse me, here's a situation. We want to see if you like it or not. And if you ignore it because of your fear and say, oh, I don't want to experience that, then life is still going to keep throwing it at you. It's like, well, you're not facing it, so we need you to overcome it. So we're going to keep presenting it to you until you finally say, okay, I will deal with it. And since you have control of your life in more ways than you will ever understand, once you face your fears and admit them and work with them, then they no longer can affect you the same way. Now, it's not going to stop people from doing what they do, because you can't control what people do. And if you spend your life trying to do that, then it causes more of it. And I tried to do that, whether it's justified or not. And for the people who dislike me for whatever reasons, I will right now say I forgive every one of you for the things that you've said. And I wish you all well. And I'm not here to try and say you have to like me now. And you could make your judgments, you could make your accusations, and you could do what you want. But I chose, as of this moment, to not let it affect me the way it did. Because I think my problem was, and it's a denial, because everybody has their moment, where I did this, and I wanted to be just as liked as I am in the real world, where people always came to me for advice and always appreciated why I was there for them. And when I came onto YouTube and started getting, I guess, popular or whatever, I don't know, I can't call it popular because, I mean, I have a couple of hundred views at best, that I thrived on that feeling of somebody saying thank you. And then I guess I was so concerned about that, instead of just giving out the message, that I started losing the focus. And that may have angered people or upset people or maybe made them jealous or something. I don't know. And I didn't like being judged. I didn't like being hurt. Nobody would. And to me, I hope this also helps other people that are afraid to be judged. And the things I got from Peter Schiff and everything, if I wouldn't have gone to his channel and posted my disagreement, now again, I wasn't attacking the man, I wasn't trying to hurt him, I wasn't trying to rally the troops against him, but I still put my energy towards that person, which, like I say, life is a magnet, it attracted things to me. And I guess I didn't like that very much. But it's my fault, and I have to take responsibility for that. Which means that once you understand your fears, you can work on them. Because like anything in life, and this is why the media, governments, everything in life is trying to scare the living daylights out of you, trying to make you feel that you can't be different because other people are going to judge you. Or if somebody smiles too much, it's like, oh, I don't like that person. Like, you're trained to not like people that are good. And I'm not always good. Nobody is. And I guess maybe I tried too hard to be too good. It was genuine. But when you try too hard, you're not really flowing in life. You're forcing it. And you have to come into reality, and you have to get grip on that. And you can't live in fear. So I was worried about that stuff, because I thought with all the thumbs down, it would affect the amount of people that would view my channel. With trying to block people that were saying lies and making nasty comments, I thought that would stop people from watching me. And then I realized there are some people that appreciate what I do, despite what has been said about me, despite the videos where people making fun of me. And then I realized I don't need 5,000 people. I don't need 20,000. I don't need 5 million. Appreciate what you have. So this was a very enlightening day for me, and I hope it transfers to other people, and they see it for themselves, in themselves, to not worry about being judged. So I can't control what these people are going to say about me, and I was so worried about, because I don't like when people make lies about myself or others. For some reason, that was always a pet peeve. But if people want to believe somebody else's accusations instead of coming to the source, then I can't worry about that anymore. So I want to thank those people, all of them, for allowing me the ability to see what it is I don't want. And I thank you for keep bringing it to me nonstop, because I was afraid to face it. And for some reason, it makes you think, oh, are you a less of a man because of that? No, it makes you stronger. And if people want to think otherwise, that is their choice. So now I'm ready to let it go and no longer worry about what they say. That doesn't mean it's going to stop, because I'm sure they'll try. Like life will say, you sure? You think you can handle it now? Well, we're going to double it to see if you're full of garbage or not, or you're really sincere. So I'm prepared for that. And that's why tonight on this video, I'm going to enable the ratings and let whatever they want to do flow, because I have to stick with that saying on my website, on the front page of my YouTube channel, that says, helping unite the people one person at a time. So if I get one thumb up, that means one person appreciated me, and that should be enough. Anything more is a bonus. And if I worry so much about, oh, well, those thumbs down are going to keep me from getting views and people learning my message, well, maybe they weren't going to find me anyway. Why did I try and make myself seem that important when I'm just a regular person, just trying in this world to figure things out? And I guess I wasn't used to being hated, and I didn't like that feeling. But I basically was giving fuel to their fire. When you put fuel to a fire, it burns higher and higher. It's a good rhyme. I was always the kid at heart. I always had fun. And I used to be at work, and I used to have such a great time, and I felt very good about myself, and I always kidded around. And people always drilled it into me. It's like, oh, when are you going to be serious? When are you going to do things the right way? Why are you always being a kid? And then one day I grew up, and I lost that childhood in me, and I became serious. I became more successful, but I became less happy. And I think it's time I got my childhood back, and everybody gets their childhood back. When was the last time we smiled for no reason? When was the last time we just ran and played? Kids don't worry about what adults think about them. They just go and have fun. And I think it's time that I got back to that. And I'm going to do my best. So for my subscribers that are here for whatever reason, I thank you for the experience, both good and bad, both stressful and both entertaining, both hating and loving, for me to have to face what I've been maybe trying to deny for a long time. And who knows how many thousands of people or hundreds of people or how many people saw it. It doesn't matter what they see. It matters what I see. But the only way to fix a problem is to face it. And I'm so glad for the opportunity that was presented to me through this experience. They helped me to become even better. And I thank you for that. And that brings a smile. And I hope more people have that tonight. So, thank you very much for watching this video, for whatever reason why you did it. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself, and let go of the fear, and don't worry about what other people think. Take it from me. I took it way too much to heart, and look how it grew. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.